Okay. You know what? Not a bad intro for 2014 standards. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well today. Today, we're going to be taking a trip way back down memory lane. We are going to be playing the original MXGP, the official motocross video game, as I'm getting my ears blown off right here. This was Milestone's second ever attempt at a motocross game, the first one being FIM Mud, but this was the first, I feel like, one that people really resonate with. So what we're going to be doing today is, I'm MX level 1 at the top, so I don't have anything unlocked, so I'm just going to be doing a bunch of single player stuff today, and it's going to be a bit of just a trip down memory lane, see how the game holds up compared to modern standards. I've got some good memories on this game. Back in my PlayStation era, I played this game a hell of a lot. I just remember stupid stuff, you know, like online on Keegums, for example. You could just ride straight down the outside of the track, pass all the jumps without getting like penalised for it at all, and there was just so much scumbaggery to it. And I thoroughly enjoyed this back in the day. This was before I got a PC, before I fell into the world of MX Simulator and then MX Bikes after that. So I hope you enjoy the video. I feel, annoyingly, this game is just as old as some of the people watching this, which is crazy to think. I know I do have people around 10, 11 or so that watch this, but some of you watching might be old enough to have enjoyed this game. So without further ado, let's get into it and see what I can find. Oh my goodness, Tommy looks so young. That is young? Jesus Christ, Tommy looks so young. That is unreal. Got a big Evgeny back here as well, rocking the 777. I might have to rock a bit of Bobby, you know. We've got big old Max Nagel. I remember watching a Mini Warriors video when I was really young with Nagel in that as well, when he was on a KTM. There's some very old names in here. Oh, Philippart, that, to be fair, that retro looking Honda does look very nice. We've got Frossard in here as well, Xavier Boog, Tanel Leok. We shout out to, I don't know if I have any Estonian people that watch my videos. Shout out to the Estonians. Where is the man, the myth, the legend? Was he still on a 250 back here? Hang on, let's have a look. Was old Jeffro still on a 250? Official riders, he was indeed. Mr. Hurlins, the man over my shoulder right here with his very controversial interview back in the day. I can't bring myself to ride a 250. Then we'll go on a 450. We'll see what I can find. Wait, is this all? But we don't get stuff like this anymore before you don't race. So I chose Keegums as a track that I wanted to play, and we've got a cheeky little video of real life Keegums before we even load it up in game as well. And it's like, people say that motocross games go backwards over the years, and I feel like this is exactly proving my point right. Like, I don't, at least to my knowledge, we don't get stuff like that anymore. So this is Keegums, just to see if I can still do that scumbag line. I think it was on the original MXGP, and I have chosen to be Mr. Searle today, just rocking a fellow Brit. So we're going to see how this goes. I've got the weekend set to qualifying and then 2 3-lap races. I'm probably just going to do one of them because I want to switch in and out and do different things. And I also just need to learn the buttons as well, which is what I'm going to use the qualifying for. I got the physics set to Pro, but I do have the gear set to semi-auto, so I'm not doing gears manually. But I need to remember what the buttons are, to be fair. And this bike design back here in the day, this Pro Circuit bike, whilst it looks very blurry, the graphics aren't as good as I remember them being. I mean, it was 2014, to be fair. One of my favourite looking Cowies of all time. Maybe just behind, let's say, like a Splitfire KX125, for example. I'm just looking to see if I could find what the buttons were, and if you go in the settings, you can change the FOV of your third-person camera as well. So just little bits in there. We've got audio, gamma correction, riding assists. We've got all like the map and the HUD and stuff. I don't think I can choose or change buttons at all. So this is going to have to be on the fly a little bit, just to see how it goes, really. And you see at the top right, it might, if I can remove my face at this point, we've got like a full 30 minutes you can come and qualify for. So I'm guessing there's no sit button. No, there is just stand, and it should sit down in the corner itself. It does. You can lean with the right stick side to side as well, and then turn. Do we lean away or with is the question. I'll find out as we go. So there's Tanel, my boy! Mr. Leok to the right. Oh, go around the outside of Mr. Leok. There we go. I mean, it feels quite fluid already. If I remember correctly, is it this game where if you do a scrub or a whip, it actually doesn't look terrible to begin with, but then the bike just nosedives, like there's no way bringing it back? So if I I want to find a good jump to do it on. We've got the big tabletop come up in a second. We'll have a look. But this is, I'm on medium difficulty as well, so this should not be hard by any means. And actually, it feels like I have to be a little bit careful on the throttle as well. It doesn't feel like I can just yeet my way. I'm just trying to work out if I need to lean inside or outside. Right, here we go. If I scrub this, yeah, you said, no, that actually wasn't too bad at all. Maybe it wasn't this one, or I just haven't hit a jump big enough yet. Oh no, that started to dive. There was one of the GP games where you scrub, and then the front end just dives so hard. And if you scrub like too soon, like if you bring it back too early, you can basically go over the handlebars because it's so bad. So I lean. It doesn't really feel like there's much of a difference between leaning inside and outside. And is this the? Hang on, let's see if this is the one I can scumbag on. Yeah, look, you can just go around the outside of the jumps. That's what I remember doing online. That's what I was trying to say in the intro as well. Oh god, good memories indeed. Come on, Rory, out the way, buddy. Rory's taking his sweet time. I mean, by the speed that these boys are going so far, I have a feeling medium difficulty might have been a little bit. Oh no, that started sliding. Medium difficulty might be a little bit too easy. What other buttons we got? Have I got like a separate? Oh, I do have a separate rear brake. So X on my controller is rear brake only. Okay. Good to know. And we have hit the finish line, even though I didn't see it. Go over this bad boy. So that'll do qualifying. Do you return back to the pit afterwards? Got our session info up here on the left. Qualifying's there. So I'm 1.6 seconds than Sean Simpson and then 1.7 faster than Max Nagel. So that's got us in first. I can skip to the races. I've got, like, at the top right, is it? What button is it? So if I hold down R1 on my controller, I can skip the time at the top right to just see how the qualifying session progresses. So now Cairoli is taking the lead, and I'm a second behind him. I might try. I'm going to put in one more lap. I reckon I can beat that. So we've got, and it was just 1.000 perfectly seconds to gain on Mr. Cairoli. So we're going to try and go back to the track and see if I can improve on that lap time that I did. The first-person camera, not quite it. If you watched my Legends video the other day, you had said I mentioned that quite a lot of arcadey games, first-person cameras, you really can't see very much, and this seems to be one of those. Kevin, please do not exit the pits right in front of me. I'm sure there's mods or ways of changing the first-person camera a little bit. No, get back up, Tommy, go! Oh god, I'm going to have to try and absolutely send it now. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably ways of going about making it look a little bit better, but I'm not going that deep today. We're just having a nice fresh experience. I mean, it's been such a long time since I've played this. I'm guessing that I've done a video on the channel on it. I mean, I've had it on my PC, and it says I've only played it for 16 minutes prior to me booting it up here, which doesn't feel like long enough to get a video out. So I might have to go back and check the channel at some point. I know that I have played a few of these older GP games. I don't know if the online servers work anymore. I did have an issue in the past with some of the older Milestone games where if I boot the game with my PC connected to the internet, the game would just crash straight away. So I actually have to turn my internet off to play it. And even then, if I loaded the game off and then turned it back on, it would still crash anyway. No idea what would cause that, but it was a common problem that I found. I found a solution on Reddit of all places. But no such issues today. But I've just loaded the game, no problem. I'm having to run DS4 Windows, so it recognises my PlayStation controller. But other than that, I haven't had to do many flips, any tricks, any getting through hoops. It's loaded up and worked fairly straightforwards. The only thing that it might be bad is it only supported up to a certain resolution. So on my OBS on my other monitor right now, it's actually quite small. So I'm going to have to work some magic in the editing process to get that all changed. So there we go. Even with two massive mistakes, we still went top of the board. So good stuff. So I am going to session info. We're going to then skip to race 2. I can't bother to do race 1, and we'll get a cheeky little race going. I imagine that I'll win it by quite a big margin, but we'll see. And it looks like we unlocked a helmet at the same time as doing that as well. So you unlock stuff as you progress through your XP levels as well. And I can't remember if it was this one, but I know you accumulate fans as well in the career mode. It might have been on this. Now my question is, what is the clutch? I don't know if I have a clutch. I mean, I'm accelerating. I haven't got to do gears myself. Sorry, Cairoli. Muscling out of the way to start with. Get on the brakes. Skirt! I mean, Tommy's setup is looking pretty damn drippy at the moment. The only thing that I'm not a massive fan of is I just get another trophy there for getting a whole shot. I'm not a big aero helmet enjoyer. I don't know why. I think it's just the shape of it. But to be fair, I imagine they pay quite a quite a hefty sponsor bonus to the boys in real life that ride the aero helmets. So throw a bag at me and there's not much I wouldn't run, to be honest. And I think, I don't know, it's the only thing in this setup that I think lets it down a little bit. Whoa. If I brake too hard on the front brake there, coming into the corner and turning at the same time, you can feel it wanting to go. So you've got to check up just a little bit, which I'm guessing, based on how the gameplay's felt so far, is probably the only real difference between pro and non-pro physics settings. But it feels nice. Like, I mean, I've got no reason to lie or BS you boys. The laps you're seeing right now is my first time playing the game in God knows how long. I mean, I don't know if I did ever record the video for the channel, but pretty damn good. Easy to hop onto. Might have to crank the AI difficulty up a little bit for whatever race I do next. But so far, so good. I never, ever remembered Keegan's having their finish line there. I always remember the tabletop here, which I'm guessing used to be the mechanic straight. And now I'm getting into it. It's not terrible visually. Obviously, if you zoom in close in on things, you can see it's not the most high res in the world. But if you're just riding around, it looks pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. And you have to remember that the version you're going to see on YouTube, I'm going to have to stretch to fill up the screen more, whereas for me, it's already full up on my screen, so it might be a little bit lower graphic for you than what I'm seeing as well. But I'm actually pleasantly surprised. For 2014, this is doing a damn good job. Now, please don't bite my head off for this, as I am just a human. I have opinions, you know, they might not marry up with everybody else's opinions. You are more than welcome to enjoy the games that you enjoy. But for me, playing this right now, the physics, in terms of how it feels, the momentum you can carry around the track, the amount of traction you get, the way scrubs work, etc. This feels like a more enjoyable experience straight out of the box than the Supercross, the modern day Supercross games feel to me. I wouldn't say it's better than Legends, maybe. Legends, when I played the other day, did give me a bit more hope on it. It's definitely improved over the years. But this just, it's easy. That's the best way of putting it. So it is easy to hop onto, but the way you can carry your momentum around the corners is just so nice, and it's not really something we get too much on the Supercross games. I think the SX games do feel quite sluggish to me, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm very, very happy that I've loaded this up. I'm sure there's ways of going down some sort of rabbit holes and setting up private servers to get people playing online, but I wish there was an easy way still of loading up these old games and just getting 20+ man lobbies. I'm pretty sure you're limited to 16 maximum anyway, as you can see in the top right, but yeah, this is really, really good, but genuinely enjoyable. What else is nice? I don't know if I can do it again. Yeah, look at how you kind of get on the back brake and back the bike into the corner. I reckon there's a good little skill gap to this as well. I can't remember how online used to go for me, but I'm flowing right now, and I didn't think I would say that. If you somehow, I mean, if you're on console, for example, watching this, you still have the game laying around, or if you are on PC and it's just sat in your Steam library uninstalled for years, and you're like me, where some days you're just scrolling through your library of games, wondering what to play, and nothing's really sticking out of you, give it a download. It's not a big game at all. I swear it was something like 4 gig in total, which is tiny compared to modern game standards. I think you're going to have more fun than you expect. Yeah, it was worth a try. I clicked on multiplayer and it just looks like the servers don't exist anymore, so no idea if it would be possible to host any sort of private lobbies anymore. But if I go over to career, what does the career entail? Oh, I've not seen a menu like this for a long, long time. So we've got the calendar, got a computer, we've got gear apparently already. I haven't selected anything yet. GP mag, what's that? Stand-ins of the series. Let's go to the locker and see what's going on here. Yeah, that looks exactly like me. I mean, it's got the stash. I do need to trim the stash a little bit, but I've got a name and surname and stuff, and I haven't done this recently, so I guess them 16 minutes that I spent before, I must have done a video on it. So we've got appearance, got data in there, don't really care for that. How do I don't think I can change my bike at all, or change the design of my bike. Appearance, no. I'm trying to see where I can change like my gear, unless I can't, unless I'm just locked in with this team. It doesn't look like I can look anywhere else. Yeah, it didn't look like I could customize anything myself. I don't know if that's just something you unlock further down the line. It's more like a preset bike that I have, and I'm pretty sure it was like which one was it? It was either this Latvia Elksny Honda or the Honda Garibaldi, although I imagine Garibaldi Honda would be later on, since it's was quite a reputable team. But we've got all these ones locked down the bottom as well that you unlock at different levels as you play the game more. So maybe you couldn't do all of the customizationable stuff with the numbers and different parts. Maybe that was further down the line. So I'm going to load up the old TM, because I am a TM enjoyer, although I don't like the pink route that they've gone down nowadays. And we're going to do one more race. What I think I saw, where was it? I mean, Valkenswald would be good, because I've not played a Valkenswald on a game in a very long time. I've got Beto Carrero in here as well. I'm pretty sure there's a very good Beto Carrero in MX Bikes. I always do an A on these games, so I'm going to give that a miss. Where was the Lausitz Ring? Is that it? Lausitz Rings? Is it Assen? Please disregard everything that I say when I keep calling this track Assen. It just dawned on me after the fact that Assen is in the Netherlands and this is clearly a German track. I just thought they had very similar vibes, so I apologise for the poor bike knowledge. Are they one and the same, or am I being quite dense? 3 laps. We're going to do realistic difficulty as well, but we'll find out if it's Assen or not. It is Assen, I can tell already from those pictures. So, yeah, I know of Assen. There's been some very, very good races around here in the past as well. Was it Prado that gave Hurlins, or didn't really make Hurlins a very happy man battling with him when he was new onto the scene around here? I think it was. Right, let's just go straight to track. We've got a number 35 on there looking interesting. Oh, Lupino as well. We've got Geordie Tixier. There's our boy. Oh, I wish Max can heal very, very soon. I'll be honest. I'm so gutted that he injured himself. I generally think he would have won that Supercross Championship. And then I would have loved to see him on the outdoors as well. But there you go. All you boys saying how old Anstey is, and where I give RJ grief for being an old boy. Anstey's been around the world. He hasn't sat in the 250 class in Supercross for 10 years. He's been doing it all over the place. So I love Max. I really, really do. They did do him a bit dirty in the newest Supercross game. He does look like Sloth, to be honest, but we won't go into that too much. I mean, she doesn't look great. She does look a little bit better than the Reflex girls did back in the day. And I've lost all audio. I have no audio. And we're back. The only difference I made was I'm not on the TM anymore. I am rocking Mr. Jeffrey Hurlins instead, just to be the man behind me. Is that Maxime Dupre as well? I've not seen that name in a really long time. Oh, yeah, it's annoying that this is a lot louder than last time as well. Max has got a good start. Alexander Tonkov up here. God, there's so many names I've not heard or seen in a very long time. Rollers are a little bit difficult. It's like the bike wants to stand itself up all the time. But no, this feels, honestly, I'm so shocked at how good this feels. It's actually really, really fluent. Now, I remember playing, I don't know, it's not the newest MXGP game, because I watched Kellen play that when it released, and he was being very politically correct by calling it shit without calling it shit. It did not look good whatsoever, and I don't think anybody actually enjoys it. But the one before that, I believe I played, and I didn't hate on it too much, but I remember when I played it, people were suggesting which GP game I should play. I think a lot of people said the MXGP 3 was quite a good one, MXGP Pro was another good one as well. I don't think I have Pro in my Steam list, I'd have to go out of my way and buy it. But if there are any of these older games that you think do still hold their weight, that you think are the better ones of the series, whether it's the Supercross games or whether it's the GP games or maybe something different entirely, then please do let me know, because I'm so open at the moment to just go in and playing different games rather than just grinding MX bikes all the time. The only thing that I can really find a fault on this game right now is the AI difficulty. Because if I've loaded this up and I'm on race 2 and on realistic difficulty I'm having this easy of a time, maybe I'm just goated. You know, maybe I'm just good. Who knows? Without egoing myself too much. Oh, can I double? Oh, go on. So there is a seat bounce mechanic. If I just tap back, I go so much further. I didn't even know. There's no. I mean, I haven't seen instructions or anything. There's no indicator anywhere that you're seat bouncing. I mean, do you remember in what game was it? Was it MX Superfly back in the day? They had like a little spring at the bottom right that would go yellow and then like compress and go up again when you seat bouncing. That was a goated game. Superfly was so good. I might have to. I don't know my way really around emulators these days. I know they're a bit of a grey area and companies are cracking down on emulators, but maybe I can find a way of playing MX Superfly. Because I don't think I own a PS2 anymore, unless it's somewhere in the parents up in the attic or anything. I have no clue. But I do have a PS4 at the moment, so maybe if I really want to, I could probably go out my way to buy a capture card and maybe record some MXGP live. So I was sat in Discord with the boys earlier watching some of my older live videos on channels that are not the Linz channel, like before I made the Linz channel back in the day. Let me know if there are any games specifically that you'd want to see me play. I'm so shocked to the point where I clearly can't speak. It is late though, it's like 2 AM, so let me off a little bit. I'm so shocked at how good the momentum feels in this, just carrying your speed everywhere. I have scrubbed and cased this triple every single lap, which I do apologise for, but I'm just a bit of a goober. It's like you get up to speed fairly quickly as well. I'm kind of working out the cornering now. It feels like you want to lean both ways into the corner and then wait the outside peg on the way out to try and keep that traction, because if you are overly aggressive, that back end will come around on you, so there are consequences for trying to push too hard. Same as if you brake too hard going into the corner, it's quite easy for your front end to wash on you. So for 2014, just general physics of an arcadey motocross game, I am shocked where we've ended up now, if that makes sense. Because I don't think we've improved too much on this, as I crashed 2 corners in a row, just as I say, and I'm flowing. So yeah, I don't think we've improved too much, I'll be honest. Like, this feels really damn good. And it's not like hopping on Supercross 6 and it just feels absolutely insane in comparison. I'd say some aspects of this feel nicer, and I'm hoping that's not just nostalgia talking, but that's genuinely how I feel after granted quite a short time of playing. But that'll do it for the video. I hope you've enjoyed, and yeah, if you've got this in your Steam list, then by all means go and give it a re-download and give it a play. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. That'll wrap it up from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. All of that lovely stuff help the algorithm, help your boy out as well, and get some more eyes on the videos too. Have a lovely rest of the day, whatever you're up to. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.